Thomas Adaman. We're on Boxing After Dark.
To Julio's credit, you see him doing just that in this round. Busier, and though he's moving, doesn't seem to be running.
Well, you know, I find he's not connecting as much as he should be connecting. He has the speed to connect, but he needs to really connect a little bit more.
Angulo had Julio in his wheelhouse, did not move his hands as much as you would have expected. Good hook to the body by Angulo. Combination by Angulo, caught the chin of Julio after a good body shot again.
And there you see Julio using upper body movement, not just his legs, to avoid punches. And getting off a good left hook.
Good exchange there. Good combination by Joel Julio. Julio hooks to the body, short with the right. Well thought out round number 3 by Joel Julio to this point.
A lot better round Julio boxed this round. Not standing still, throwing some good combinations, and then after he's finished throwing his combinations, his hands are up and he's moving.
And he's building on the success he had in the last round, I think.
Muffin left hand by Angulo, partially blocked by Julio.
Angulo looks a little weary. His mouth is a little open, and he does have a little nick under his right eye. But he didn't do too much in this round. He needs to do a little bit more work. He's letting Julio take advantage of this round.
And a good round for Joel Julio as the bell sounds to end round 3.
No baje las manos.
Jab, double up the jab, and then that right straight shot over the top. Jab, jab. Bring your hands out. Don't let him jump. Slowly, slowly.
Just keep doing what you're doing. No, you can't put it. I gotta wear a rag. Doc, where's that towel? Keep this on his neck. Keep this on his neck. Mouthpiece, man.
In the last round, Joel Julio threw 107 punches, landed 27 to Angulo's 16 of 79, 19 of 54 in his power shots. Let's check in with our unofficial ringside scorer, Howard Letterman.
Okay, Bob. 2 rounds to 1. 29-28, Joel Julio. Bob, I think in rounds 2 and 3, Joel Julio clearly outboxed him. He's making a big mistake. Right-handed fighters naturally circle to the left, and he's circling to the left all the time. You got to really change direction once in a while. But I love the way he doubles that left hook, doubles that left jab. He outworks Angulo, landing a lot of clean, effective shots. He pulled out rounds 2 and 3 clearly. 2-1, Julio.
You know, Julio has to worry. There's a danger in exchanges on the inside because of Angulo's superior, shorter punches and punching technique. But there are certain similarities with the Cintron fight, even in terms of Angulo yesterday being 2 hours late to the weigh-in, and there was an excuse about how he was stuck in traffic. There was also excuses about why he was late to fighter meetings before the Cintron fight. And in both fights, I noticed in the fighter meetings, Angulo looked physically drawn to me. That's also coupled in both cases with, you know, he's matched against a hard-punching, athletic opponent. Again, Julio's not Cintron, but he is athletic. He's a very big puncher, and he's in shape for this fight.
Angulo said the weight has not been a problem at all. Although, Max, you illustrated some of the scenarios in which have transpired this week. Right now, Angulo can get into no rhythm whatsoever. Well, Julio takes a counter left shot after Angulo blocked the combination.
Angulo's technique might carry the day in situations like this. But once in a while, you meet with fighters before the fight, and you come away with a different opinion of what's going to happen the next day. I experienced that with Juan Diaz and Nate Campbell when Campbell upset Diaz. And there was a similar feeling, I think, yesterday meeting with these two guys.
What should Angulo be doing to kind of get things going more in his favor?
Well, Angulo should be throwing to the body a little bit more, you know. He's a body puncher and he likes to mix it up a little bit. But I don't see him throwing that much to the body. And Julio is moving around like a rabbit, and there's nothing, no punches that Angulo's throwing out to really stop him.
Julio scores from the outside and moves away from any kind of trouble. Good stiff left hook from Julio as well. You could make the case a close round might be going to Julio's favor just based on the last 30 seconds. There's the bell to end round number 4. Well, still to come tonight here in Ontario, California. We'll get a look at heavyweight Chris Arreola. Arreola, 28-1, 25 knockouts. Feels that he's in the right mental focus tonight, taking on the tough Thomas Adamek from Jersey City, New Jersey, who's moved up from light heavyweight and cruiserweight championships, now campaigning as a heavyweight. Arreola Adamek still to come in our main event.
Throw the combinations. Throw the combinations. Was always started off with the jab. He's running. He's running, but you're not cutting off the ring. Cut off the ring. Hands up.
And here we see Angulo finding his range right here with a straight right hand right on the chin. There's another one.
And we begin round number 5. But maybe, depending how the judges had it scored, that last 35 seconds or so of the round tilted it in favor of Julio in what was a close round to that point. Well, it seems like right now Julio's on top of his game for the most part. He's been able to use his movement, land some left hooks, land some clean shots.
You know, he's doing what he wants to do right now. There's no threat. And this is, you know, he's using his speed, his foot movement, throwing combinations, staying out of the way. Really forcing Angulo to really chase after him and cut off the ring. Angulo has a piece of tape on his back. I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you what it is. In his corner, the red corner, there's a Corona sign, and if you see the R to the right of your screen, the Panjway is missing. It looked like he got stuck on his back. That's what that white piece of tape is. He's got an R. He hopes that Julio doesn't turn it into a scarlet letter with the way Julio's going right now.
Angulo hasn't really taken advantage of the fact that Julio's circling to his left and into his right hand.
Well, if you saw that, what would you do?
I would really take a step over and, you know, just like I'm pitching a baseball punch and throw it to the direction where I know he's going.
I got one for you, Bob. You turn that R around upside down on his back, it's an L.